Hi everyone, my name is Julie and welcome to my very first YouTube video. I wasn't planning on doing this, so I'm a little bit surprised myself. I thought of starting a channel for maybe the last month or so, but I didn't think I was anywhere close to being ready to record anything, but figure now or never, right? So, a little bit about myself. I dabbled in tarot some years ago in grad school. My roommate introduced me to it. I had no idea what I was doing though, and I bought the same deck that she had, which was Tarot Nouveau. And while a beautiful deck, I don't know that it was maybe the best learning deck. And the book was, it's okay. But ultimately, the interest didn't stick. And I didn't return to tarot until summer of 2017. And that's when I really immersed myself in learning about it. And I now absolutely love it. So, I wouldn't call myself a newbie, but I'm still learning a lot. And this is something that I do solely for myself. I do give friends readings when they ask, and that's fun too, but ultimately I'm not called to do it professionally or anything like that. In terms of social media, you've probably seen me in some of the Facebook groups. I lurk, and on YouTube I've been commenting more and being more active to comment on YouTubers' channels and such in the last few months. So, I'm in the Love of Cards on Facebook, as well as Hermit's Cave and Read the Wonder. And I think those are it. So today I saw the latest video from Katie Flowers. I am a huge fangirl of hers. So, of course, she had a new video up. I had to watch it ASAP. And it was her tag for TarotTuber. And I thought, even though I'm not an established TarotTuber, I'm a complete newbie, thought maybe a video response would be a nice way for you all to get to know a little bit more about me in terms of tarot. So I hope you guys will stick around while we go through these questions. Number 1. How many channels are you subscribed to? I'm subscribed to 22 total channels, and 14 of them are tarot. And then the rest are just a mix of bullet journaling channels, and then health and lifestyle, and just random stuff. And even though I'm not subscribed to a whole lot of channels, there are TarotTubers that I revisit and then just watch the videos that I'm interested in, but I don't necessarily feel like I have to subscribe and watch all their videos. So, number 2, when do you normally watch TarotTube? For me, it's the evenings and the weekends. So after work, if I'm working out on the treadmill, I'll watch some videos. Sometimes after dinner if I'm relaxing. And then definitely on the weekends when I have more time to catch up. Number 3, how do you balance it all? TarotTube, tarot watching, tarot readings? Well, that's a good question, and that remains to be seen when I start making more content. But in terms of watching my favorite channels and then practicing tarot, it hasn't been so hard. I definitely do more of it on the weekends. On the weekdays, in terms of my own practice, I do quick daily draws, 1 in the morning, maybe 1 in the evening, and I keep it short and sweet like that. I don't really immerse myself in a lot of crazy spreads or anything like that. I'm a simple girl, so I like 3-card spreads here and there. Number 4, is there a difference between videos you like watching and videos you like making? So I'll speak in terms of what I imagine my videos to be like when I start making them. And I anticipate that some of them will be similar to videos that I watch, which will be, reviews of decks or impressions. Now, I don't actually have a lot of decks compared to other people, so we'll see what I'm called to talk about. It'll be interesting to find out. But I can foresee VRs. I'm a huge fan of watching VRs. And so it's no surprise that this first video is a VR. I think they're a great way to encourage inspiration. It's nice to sometimes have a prompt that inspires you. And I can imagine content creators, it's a challenge to constantly be coming up with new things. So I think video responses are an awesome way to interact with the community and then participate in conversation. So you'll be seeing VRs from me. I anticipate that as I slowly ease my way into this, my videos are going to be on the short side. And I'm not, planning on uploading every day or even every week. I just don't want to put that pressure on myself because I'm a very type A, balls to the wall person, and I'm prone to set myself up for failure when I put all these expectations on myself. So short and sweet, and maybe a couple times a month for now. Number 5. Who's the first TerraTuber you subscribed to, and do you still watch them? So I honestly don't remember who the very first TerraTuber was. I want to say it was one of the Kellys, either Kelly from Truth and Story or Kellyanne Maddox. And then Ethony was also one of the first people that I subscribed to, and I still follow all of them now. They're awesome. Number 6. Who's the most recent TerraTuber you subscribed to? So I just subscribed to Book Lioness today, so I'm looking forward to seeing more of her videos. And then other tubers that I recently subscribed to, Becca, Tarot Night Owl, Tom Benjamin, Shane from Read the Wonder, and Veronica Jude. And it's funny because I would see on Facebook, in the Facebook group, for love cards, people would post about deck mods, and they would mention Veronica Jude, and they would be like, oh, I totally went all Veronica Jude and did this with my deck, and I was just like, who's Veronica Jude, and why do they use her as a verb? I mean, clearly it has to do with deck mods. So I went to look up her channel, and I can't believe I didn't find her sooner. She's awesome. Number 7, share an old favorite TerraTuber. So, along with Kellyanne and Kelly and Ethony, I think another YouTuber that I'd subscribed to early on was AlMoon513, Racine. I continue to follow her. She's great. I love her vibe. I think she makes great videos. So she is an old favorite. Number 8, share a new favorite TerraTuber. So I already mentioned Becca, Tarot Night Owl, and another one, her name is OwlCat75. I think she began tubing maybe the beginning of this year, and I haven't seen new content from her in some months. So I hope that she comes back and starts posting again because I really enjoyed her videos. Number 9, what is one of your TerraTube pet peeves? So from the perspective of tarot watching, as opposed to creating content, a pet peeve, and I'd say that's kind of strong. More like a distraction is when someone's giving a deck review or flip through and the text on the card is flipped. And I understand that depending on the platform that they're using, it's just the way it is. But I definitely like to read, and I find it distracting. So when it's flipped, so it's not the hugest deal. And if it drives me that crazy, I'll just click off. It's not a huge deal. So that was one thing I could think of. Another thing, again, not pet peeve per se, but distracting. And that's when a YouTuber is like looking like not so much at the audience. So I guess, maybe they're looking at their screen and it's not lined up with where like the camera actually is. I'm not quite sure, but it just makes me want to also look at the direction they're looking in. So not the hugest deal, but distracting a little bit. Hopefully I'm not doing that now. I'm like the camera's here. I can see myself here. I don't know. You tell me. You can tell me in the comments whether I'm doing this wrong. And then the final question, what have you learned from TarotTube? Well, I am sure that as I create more videos, I will definitely learn many, many things along the way. From the perspective of just watching TarotTubers and participating in the community, I've learned that the community is just so supportive overall, on the whole, supportive and a lot of fun. And it's really inspiring to see TarotTubers who are just so open about their passion and just really not afraid to show the world that they love tarot. And that's inspiring to me. So I thank you all for the hard work you put into your channels and the content that you produce. And keep on doing what you're doing, everyone. So that is it. If any of you are interested in starting your channel and haven't recorded your first video yet, maybe you can use this tarot tag as your first video like I'm doing. I would love to see your video, so if you decide to do it, please give me the link in the comments below. I'm so excited that people would want to start up a channel and take the big leap. And it would make me feel maybe not so alone because it's kind of a nerve-wracking thing. So anyway, thank you for taking the time to stick with me and hang out for my very first video. And until the next time, take care.